Hello, guys. I just got surgery today, so I'm not on quite the level I am normally, but I never miss Rivals Day. Today we are going to be reacting to Cyclops. I am very, very excited for Cyclops. And yes, I know he's a duelist, and he should have been. Okay? I don't understand people who keep saying that he should have been a tank, he should have been a strategist. It makes sense for him to be a duelist, so I'm glad he is, and I'm glad the Rivals devs know that. What I am not excited for is everything else. Whatever happens in the dev trailer, don't care about. Whatever happens in the patch notes, don't care about. But we will still be reacting to all of those. So. Oh, and I also saw that there is a new map. A Kunlun map? So I don't know what that's about. So as always, we always react to the hero trailer first. Then I'm going to react to the map trailer. And then we will start reacting to the 6-minute dead trailer. That's going to be an interesting one. So see you later. Well, wait. Next clip. Okay. The fearless leader, Cyclops. Character reveal trailer. More for Rivals. Let's go, guys. He's a duelist. Which he should have been.
Victory is in my sight.
Wow.
Right on target.
Okay, so off the bat, I'm seeing a. It looks like he has the same thing that Iron Man has, where he has just one little fire, but he also has a beam that I'm sure is constant. So if I see him reload something, I'm gonna be a little mad.
Get off my lawn.
Okay. Hold on. So his main attack can bounce off walls.
Right on target.
Oh no, his E bounces off walls. My bad. And you have 2 charges for the E. And then you can bounce it off. It's like Elsa Bloodstones, which I'm sure goes like that. His left shift is a bounce back with his, but it still does damage.
Get off my lawn.
And it pushes them back.
Right on target. Get off my lawn.
And then it looks like his F is basically a big jump. Right?
Get off my lawn.
And then that's what his right click is.
Get off my lawn.
A constant beam that it looks like hits nearby enemies automatically. And he is reloading his eyes. Okay. Okay. I don't like that. Oh, was that the E again? How much damage did that do to everybody? Yikes. Okay. Like, dude, come on. I'm sure there's somebody helping him out down here. You can see it. Like, we always have to take the trailers with a grain of salt because they do kind of act like these characters are amazing, which they are. But there's somebody helping with the tank.
Propulsion beam.
What, the Bollocks? Wait, was that just one?
Propulsion beam.
How did he go this way?
Propulsion beam.
I don't know how he did that.
back.
I wonder if he's gonna be dive though. That's a cool MVP.
No more holding back.
This freeze frame, that's tough. Okay, this is ult. Okay. So it's one straight beam and then it explodes.
To me, my X-Men.
I don't know. He looks like he maybe could be dive
To me.
with all of his movement abilities. But at the same time, like, you kind of want to be up close for these, or at least for this. This one you can probably hit from far away. We have to test it out on Friday to see how long these ranges are.
Extreme force.
And obviously, like, also, like I just said, none of these characters are shooting him. So, like, the trailers make him seem like he's, you know, more powerful than he actually is. So it looks like he could be very fragile with 275 health. Also, this icon's pretty cool. I wonder what his lore is going to be. I'm sure it's just him shooting. He might be very fragile because the only bonus health he gets is with E, and I think it's only, what, 25? Yeah. So he might be very fragile. He doesn't have any defensive moves except for really these two, which are just movement abilities, but this one does damage. This one just shoots you up in the air. Okay, so we have two more maps to look at, guys. Okay. Let's look at this Kunlun map. Hold on, let's restart it. Oh, okay. Wow. It's obviously a very beautiful map. And there's a little kitty. And what the fuck is that? So I'm guessing that's the new 18 versus 18 mode?
Fight on, immortal weapons. The tournament is afoot.
The fart was that? Okay. Now we have 18 versus 18. This is the Bounty Annihilation.
Only one warrior will emerge.
So the Kunlun map is 18 versus 18 map. So we don't have like an actual game mode map. Wow. Well, that was rude. What the fart is this trailer, dude? Oh, wow. Cyclops. Oh, her ult's gonna go forever. Wait. Is this like the Clintar map, but with Kunlun, but also it's 18 versus 18? Okay, I guess we have to try that out.
My fist is fired up.
You're on my radar.
That's cool. Wow. Okay, now guys, we can get into the dev trailer here. Dev trailer, volume 18, season 8.5, guys. It's 6 minutes long, so this is gonna have absolutely nothing in it.
Hello everyone.
Hi.
Guang Guang here. I'm thrilled to be back with you all again. Welcome to season 8.5 of Marvel Rivals. Following the defeat of Alchemax corporate raiders, Jean Grey led the X-Men on a daring raid against Alchemax to rescue Cyclops. However, upon finding him, they discovered that prolonged exposure to chromium has left his eyes permanently open, unable to shut off his optic blasts. Scott desperately
So why is
needed
he
a
reloading
vest
them?
capable of absorbing infinite energy to stabilize his eyes. Meanwhile, Jean's Phoenix Force, previously crippled by now, was starved and severely weakened. In a heartfelt embrace,
So is she getting nerfed?
the two provided exactly what the other needed, finally giving the X-Men the reunion they deserved. In season 8.5, Cyclops reunites with his mutant brethren in Marvel Rivals. Operating as a duelist, the fearless leader of the X-Men enters the fray to unleash devastating optic blasts. In combat, Cyclops can fire powerful beams to strike enemies head-on, or precisely calculate ricochets of the environment and enemies, leaving foes hiding in the backline
So he's Moon Knight,
or behind cover nowhere
but he's
to
hit
run.
scan Moon Knight.
He can also uniquely weaponize the kinetic recoil of his blasts to gracefully wave through the battlefield and secure the perfect vantage point. When he unleashes his ultimate ability, Scott removes all power inhibitors, unleashing an apocalyptic optic blast that obliterates everything in its path. With this update, we are removing Wolverine from the Primal Flame team up. Instead, Wolverine and Cyclops will forge a brand new team up. Blast Slash. Cyclops serves as the anchor here. When activated, Cyclops supercharges Wolverine's adamantine claws with concentrated kinetic energy, granting Logan a massive boost to his melee attack range for a set duration. Additionally, Wolverine's vicious rampage ability will be replaced by kinetic claws, allowing Logan to spin and slash with his energized claws.
Oh my gosh!
Dealing continuous damage to all surrounding enemies. Season 8.5 introduces a massive new game mode, Bounty Annihilation, alongside its dedicated new map, Kunlun Shenlong Arena. After a long delay, the legendary tournament of the Heavenly Cities has officially commenced. Following a grueling series of preliminaries, the immortal weapons have reached the finals to test their might and mind. Will Linier prove himself worthy of the Iron Fist title?
No, and then give it to Danny, and then add Danny into the game.
Let's do Science Spider. Stay tuned to find out.
Rival Summer Festival. What does that mean?
With the hit, we are bringing a brand new holiday event to all players, the Rival Summer Festival. Following the June 18th update, players can complete a series of events, including daily logins, to end up to 2,500 units.
Has this been a thing before? I feel like it.
Also prepared a fresh batch of high.
Oh no. Oh gracious. So we have, I'm guessing this is Reed Richards, Spider-Man, Cloak and Dagger, Doctor Strange, and Emma Frost.
Requested swimsuit special costumes.
Hella Daredevil, Black Widow, she's finally getting a skin, White Fox, and Captain America.
For new lineup.
Are we flipping serious, dude?
Even more exciting, a new social hub, Hellfire Bay Beach, will drop with this update.
What's that mean?
Take control of your favorite heroes. snap some gorgeous photos,
Okay.
hang out on the sand, or even take a dip
So
in
it's
the
like
ocean.
it's
We hope
like
you
a
make
new
a
map,
splash
but for
and
the
capture
beach.
some incredible summer memories in Marvel Rivals.
Isn't isn't the Road to Avengers Ultron? Isn't that this season?
From June 12th
616 Vault.
to June 26th, the highly anticipated 616 Day Vault opens its doors once again.
I forgot what this was. Can you
We
just
are bringing back the limited
Okay.
time costumes and events from July to September of
That's a big little
2025.
it's all
This
2 months.
includes previous swimsuit special costumes,
Wow.
the summer special collections, and more. Keep an eye out.
Okay, that's what I thought.
I want to take a moment to sincerely apologize to
Oh,
you all.
it's okay.
While our internal teams have been working incredibly
I'm-
hard on Phase 2 and Phase 3 of the past 2 Doomsday events,
Okay.
we've taken a step back for a careful evaluation. We ultimately decided that we want to spend more time polishing
Okay.
the gameplay experience to meet our standards. Therefore, Phase 2 will be delayed until late July.
Okay.
And Phase 3 is being pushed back to mid-October. We deeply appreciate
So, okay, here's what we're
Phase
getting.
being pushed back to mid-October.
We're getting Age of Ultron late July. So that would be season 9.5? Right? And then we're not doing Endgame, and we're just doing Infinity War, which I guess that kind of makes sense because it's, you know, what difference is it going to do? Although I wish they would have done Endgame as a new PvE mode, and you get to fight Thanos and all the dudes, and you can, you know, do that. But I'm glad they're taking more time, but it looks like they're kicking off Endgame and just doing Infinity War. And then I'm guessing, obviously, in December, they will do Doomsday.
We deeply appreciate your patience and understandings as we work to make these encounters as epic as possible. Finally, Zhiyong is still working hard in the lab, tweaking the balance numbers.
Yep.
So please keep an eye out.
They're not
for
gonna
our
be fun.
detailed
I already
balance
know.
Adjustments announcement coming soon. Ignite the battle.
Okay, I guess that wasn't that bad of a dev trailer. Obviously, we get the new summer skins, which I'm sure everyone's excited about. What else? Obviously, we got some delays on the Doomsday stuff, which should be good because, yeah, the Avengers mode was horrible. So, now, guys, we just have to wait until the patch notes come out. We're going to be waiting for the patch notes here. I don't know when they are going to drop, but when they do drop, then I will react to them as well, even though I don't know. They're probably not going to be the greatest thing ever, but I still do it because it's the normal. And we are here with the balance patch notes, guys, with Marvel Rivals Season 8.5. Right, that's what season we're on. But I'm not getting my hopes up because for the past 3 seasons, there has been nothing. So let's show this. Angela is now swifter and sturdier than ever. Reduce Assassin's Charge cooldown from 6 to 4. So that's her charge, I'm guessing. So that's going to be insane. Shield stance, she gets her shield back. It used to be this when she first came out. So that's back to what it was. Upon canceling the shield, increase the recovery rate from 50 to 60. So the shield gets health when you're not using it. And then reduce the interval between shield uses from 1.5 to 1. So that is that's the shield cooldown to just 1 second now. Okay. Devil Dinosaur, what did we get here? On a diet? That's rude. Okay, remove the knockdown effect Okay. Wow. Just completely remove the whole thing with the flying, with the flyers. All right. Maybe that's because we're gonna get a flyer next season, guys. We haven't had one of those in a while. Increase buddy. So this is, I'm guessing, his shield. From 10 to 12 seconds, and reduce the percentage damage per second of bleed. Wow, from 3% to 1.5%. This is a nerf, guys. This is what I've been waiting for. This makes him play differently, which is what a nerf should be. This is good. Yes, I like this. Okay. Now Magneto looks like his ult is getting buffed? Maybe. So the Meteor M, which is his ult, is duration from 4 to 5 seconds and increase the damage dealt when fully charged from 300 to 350, which I'm sure can now officially one-shot Cloak and Dagger in her ult. It was not doing that before. So that's nice. Rogue. Decrease, she's getting a buff. Okay. Decrease the cooldown of Fatal Attraction. She has so many abilities. I don't know what this would be, but I guess 2 seconds earlier to get that. And reduce the energy consumption when using a defensive stance. So that's her shield. From 60 seconds to 50 seconds. Is this a buff or a nerf? Reduce the energy consumption. I don't know. And increase absorb damage energy conversion. This is a buff, though. Because she's getting more increased damage reduction. Right? Okay, guys. Holy fart, we have to look at this. Felicia's luck... That's why you're saying her name, Felicia. Might have finally ran out. We're increasing the fortune cost to purchase relics. Oh. Decreasing her fortune acquisition efficiency and lowering her survivability and damage. Reduce cat's cradle damage from 50 to 40. You know what? Because this is such a big change, and I know this is going to change, we're going to look these ones up. Cat's Cradle is her dash. That is getting less damage. Remove 1 charge. Oh my gosh, because this has 2 charges. Okay, so it's just one little dash. Changing it to a cooldown and reduce the cooldown from 10 to 8 seconds. Wow. Okay, so she gets 1 dash, and it's a cooldown now. Reduce Phantom Pursuit. I'm guessing that's her lunge forward. Phantom Pursuit. Yeah, this is her lunge forward. Yes. Reducing the damage from 75 to 70. Okay, that's fine. Not really. Doesn't do much. Increase the fortune cost for that thing. Here, let's look at what these are. The crystal, which is the cleanse. The ring of Zana, which I think is the fish one. Nope. It's the portal. Okay. And the mental fish, which is the fish one. From 200 to 300 and increase fortune cost for the flame orb from 100 to 300 as well. And it can no longer reveal enemies behind objects. That was the whole point why you would have that. Oh my gosh, they're killing this character. Okay, and her ult is getting... Okay, dash targeting distance. Okay, so that's less now. Participating in elimination no longer refreshes the duration of it. Instead, it adds 3 seconds to the current time remaining. Wait, eliminations, it no longer refreshes the remaining duration. Okay, okay. So instead of going back to the top, it just adds 3 seconds to whatever it was when you killed somebody. To the current remaining time, up to a maximum of 10 seconds, which I'm pretty sure is when it starts. Increase the ultimate second hit base damage from 30 to 70. Okay, so that's getting buffed, and that's a big buff. But remove the percentage damage for 250 health enemies. Total damage of 2 attacks is reduced from 110 to 100. For 600 health enemies, the total damage of 2 attacks is reduced from 180 to 100. Additionally, reduce the fortune gained from this attack from 300 to 20. Or, I'm stupid, 300 to 200. All of the things that she was good at isn't a thing. The 2 charges on the dash, gone. The behind objects reveal thing, gone. All of these getting increased money. I mean, getting money is not that hard, honestly. Reducing the dash meter. That's what the good thing about her ult was. You could hit somebody from 50 million meters away. And it no longer refreshes the remaining duration. It just adds 3 seconds. So it's still adding time when you kill somebody, but it's not like, you know, doesn't go back up to the top. Like, that's everything she was good at. And now she has nothing. She has absolutely nothing. Now, the only thing that I think she still has is the invisibility is the same. The fortune thing is the same. All of her passives are the same, which makes sense. Obviously that's the double jump's the same, but whatever. The fortune thing, the whip is the same. But yeah, this is a nerf. Like, this is amazing. This is good. Blade. All right, let's see what they're gonna do for this guy. Increase the unstoppable duration provided after each use of Scarlet Shroud from 0.4 to 1 seconds. I don't know what that is. While in Sword Stance, increase the initial hit damage of the dash from 20 to 30, and increase the damage per spin from 8 to 10. Total damage increase from 50 to 70. So when you dashed and you did your spin, apparently you did 52 damage. Now you're doing 70 damage, which is pretty nice. And because you have 2 dashes too, so that's 140 damage if you use 2 dashes, right? So that's good. I don't know what this is. This might be with his gun, I would assume. I'm not sure. But this doesn't seem, this is fine. We'll see. Daredevil. Okay, is this guy finally dead, or is he still going to be amazing? Reduce the radar sense's maximum detection range from 50 to 40, so your blindness is getting reduced, I'm assuming. Reduce sonic pursuit dash targeting distance from 20 to 12. Holy cannoli. And reduce objections duration from 1.5 to 1.2. Objection, is that his slam down? Oh no, that's his block. His block is, the duration is shorter. Okay. I mean, it's by 0.3 seconds. So I don't know. We'll see. So basically, he just can't do. He has to be up close. Because in order to dash from somebody, you have to be 12 meters away from them instead of 20. And then you also can't see them until they're 40 meters away from you, which used to be 50. So, what the fart is that? Let's get down to it. Because that's... I don't... Dude, I think they need to do what this is to him. But, we'll see. Elsa is growing stronger. What? Reduce the damage required to upgrade the passive skill. What the fuck is this? So you have to do less damage to get the little bar, her little bar under her health. But wasn't that her whole thing? That why she was so good was because she got the 3 bars so quickly. And now we're getting it even quicker because you have to do less damage to get them. And also 67. The damage to ratio conversion multiplier is increased from 0.0006 to 0.0009. I don't know how am I gonna feel about this. I think this is the only one, except for maybe Angela. I didn't really care about. Rogue, I don't really care about. But this is the first one I'm like, okay, this is kind of dumb. I'm not gonna lie. All right, Human Torch. Reduce the flaming meteor cooldown from 20 seconds to 15 seconds. He had a cooldown that was 20 seconds long. Is that his ground pound thing? That was 20 seconds? Holy fart. That sucks. Well, it's 15 seconds, so that's good. And then reduce the plasma body single charge energy time from 10 to 8 seconds. I don't know what that is, but sure. All right, Moon Knight is getting nerfed. Yes. Reduce the single shot damage from 25 to 23. And reduce the Moonblade damage from 80 to 70. I'm pretty sure this is what it used to be. And then they buffed it to that. I'm pretty sure this is what it used to be. This doesn't do anything. When Crescent Darts and Moonblade bounces between enemies or onks, adjust the damage. What the fart is this word? The gradual reduction in the intensity, force, or magnitude of something that I still don't know what that means. Per bounce from 80 to 70%. Moon Knight will now deal less damage when bouncing attacks. So Moon Knight just got nerfed, like, just altogether, which is good. Moon Knight was a little bit too strong, and I main Moon Knight, technically. So it sucks for me. At the same time, this doesn't seem a lot. This is what it used to be, so I'm just already used to what 70 was, not 80. And then the bouncing per bounce from 80 to 70%. I mean, he'll just deal less damage, but I'm sure he'll still. I mean, his attack speed is the same when they're bouncing against each other. I don't know, guys. We'll see. Increase the whatever that is cooldown reduction granted when Trident of Neptune hits enemies from 1 to 1.3. I don't know what this is. Increase the thing when he hits as enemies with this thing from 1 second to 1.3. So that's a little slower. But it's by 0.3 seconds, so that's not going to change anything. Okay, so here's Phoenix. They're going to kill her. Reduce the healing over time provided after detonating sparks from 10 seconds to 5 seconds. Reduce the healing over time. I didn't know she got healing over time when the sparks exploded, but I guess she did. And now that's 5 seconds instead of 10. Cosmic Flame damage fall off. Okay, she's getting a fall off. Adjust maximum damage fall off at 30 meters from 75% to 65%. A distance to KO a 250 health enemy with 2 critical hits is shortened from 18 to 16 meters. At maximum fall off, single hit damage is reduced from 45 to 39. The number of hits required to KO a 250 health enemy is increased from 5 to 6. I don't know what this does. I don't play this character. I have no idea what fall off means in any character because I don't play characters with a fall off. So I don't know what this does. Maybe it's good, maybe it's not. And then Star-Lord, element guns damage fall off. So Star-Lord gets a fall off as well. But it does not affect his ult. Okay. Sure. And now we're on to the healers, guys. Let's see what this is. Increase the Avatar Lifestream charge time reduction when Cosmic Cluster hits enemies from 0.48 seconds to 0.6 seconds. So this is when he charges up his thing and he goes. That's, and then it increases the charge time reduction. Increase the. Dude, I don't know what the fuck this means. I don't play this guy, so let's go on to the next dude. When Light Force Dagger directly hits allies, is this just her base attack? Reduce the single target healing from 16 to 12. Holy fart. And increase the spell field healing from 16 to 20. Okay. For directly hit teammates, the healing remains the same, but the AoE healing is increased. Okay, so she does more healing, like AoE healing than single hit healing. And then increase the healing boost ratio provided by the Light Force. I'm pretty sure, is that the window? From 15 to 20%. So she gets more healing when she uses the little window thing. Pretty sure that's what that is. Because if this is the bubble, I'm going to be mad. Because the bubble is way too powerful. Deadpool Strategist. In gun form, increase the bouncing bobblehead continuous healing provided by the spell field 40 to 50 seconds. Standard and from 50 to 55 seconds. In gun form, increase the... Oh, is this his, when he has the circle around him? That's probably what that is. So it's doing more healing in gun form. Probably. Reduce the bonus, okay, so this is... Whoa. Okay, so they're actually now finally realizing what's wrong with Gambit. Reduce the bonus damage multiplier provided by his ult from 25% to 20%. So that's a damage reduction for everyone who has his ult. And reduce the speed bonus from 40 to 30. So that's a whole 10%. Whole 10% speed. That's wrong. So. Yes, the damage needed to be changed. The damage is way too much. Ultron. Wow, White Fox gets one change. Okay, that's not good. It's okay. Reduce the imperative patch maximum drone attach distance. So, you have to get closer to people to put a drone on them. And then increase the firewall cooldown, which is his thing where he, like, gets overshield to everybody. That's a... increased cooldown, and then his ult also gets increased, so he just got nerfed as well. And then White Fox, Amy Hum is a little more contained. White Fox baseline crowd control, build his burdens. So reduce the charm and invisibility, invincibility spell field radius of spectral surge from 0.8 to 0.6. Reduce the charm. Like, this looks like it's a nerf, but if her spell field radius... Oh, her shield radius is smaller, and the charm radius is smaller. Guys, I understand. This is nothing, though. This is not what the problem is. Her problem is her melee form is way too powerful and does way too much healing. And it does too much damage for a healer. And then Magneto's, Gambit's, and Rogue's team-up got changed, which is insane, where normally they add the new team-ups down here. I guess the Cyclops and Wolverine thing isn't on here. Whatever. Reduce the healing and damage provided by the Rogue thing. So reduce the damage dealt per attack from 3 to 2%, and reduce the spelled field healing provided per attack from... Holy fuck! That sucks! What? I know, like, this makes me happy that they're doing this. I've always said that they should increase the numbers that they change things by, because normally it's by 10 or 5 or 2. This is by how much? Like 30? This is a 30 healing change. Holy canostrils, brother. That is bad. Okay. Well, I'm not gonna lie, guys. This is not a bad balance post. This is great. This is perfect. This is great. So, guys, this was an actual pretty cool balance post. Not as good as like some of the ones that came out in season 2, season 3. But in the last at least 3 seasons, this is probably the best one that they've put out. It looks like they're actually changing some people up, changing some people up here, changing some people up here, which is very good. But at the same time, Cyclops looks like he's going to be the #1 character in the game, so I guess we just got 2 sides of the coin, huh? Well, this is nice. And guys, that will be it for today's video. Thank you for tuning in to another Marvel Rivals video by yourself, Epic Panda 40. Wait. By me, Epic Panda 49. I know I was a little bit tired today. I, in fact, did get surgery, so I am off some medication, and I'm off the Zanny. I'll see you guys later.